All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Dan's Coach Traders Hub. Yeah, it's Dan here as usual, doing the analysis. Hopefully, you guys are having a great time. Yeah, but as of now, we are time bad, already late by 8 minutes. So we will just head into it immediately. So, as usual, we start with a prayer and then head over to our routine as usual. So, let's pray. Our Father, we give you praise. We love you so much. Thank you for the beautiful morning. I thank you for the trades we had yesterday. Thank you for the profits. And if we had any losses, we know that you are going to provide us with a recovery plan. We thank you so much. Thank you for today and the signals that you're giving us, the entries and the exits that you are revealing to us. And thank you for the knowledge and wisdom to analyze today. Thank you. In Jesus' name we prayed. Amen. All right. So, without further ado, let's head over to it. I want to first share this is yesterday's. I shared this, I think, around midnight. This is a signal. This is a signal I shared on the WhatsApp channel. Yeah, on the WhatsApp channel. This is the channel there. As you can see, I shared this around. Let me see. That was around midnight, 6 minutes past midnight. That's what I shared right there. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see it there. That's what I did last night. That was a signal there, and I shared it. Those, by the way, this is a reminder. Those who are not connected to our WhatsApp channel, there's a link in the description below there on this very YouTube live. It has a WhatsApp link, and of course the broker, you know him, it's Deliv. You can still see the link there. You can always share the link to your friends that want to join Deliv. You can use that link to automatically sign up with Deliv and start trading. But I wanted to let you know that this is DeliveX, the platform I was talking about the other day that we should use. It has most of the. It has TradingView inside it, so it uses the TradingView platform to trade, and you automatically place your trades there and then. So it is the platform I was suggesting compared to MT5, in that it is online. They haven't released a desktop version yet, but that is the platform. So that was coming. So I shared this signal last night for this very move. The sell first, then coming with a sell later on. So those who hit to the signal, I believe you are in good money. But the other thing was, we could adopt it. I know I had a poll and everything, and you guys, most of the votes went to MT5 because we are all used to MT5. But once you start to get used to TradingView, your trading changes, your analysis becomes even better because it has a lot of many tools you can use to analyze, and it is very flexible in TradingView. So I wanted to just put that to you so that you can understand it. So that was it for that signal. So currently this is what is happening. The sale is on, just like we had anticipated. So this is the chart. I've just entered late. My entry is there, and you can see I'm using just the the smallest lot size there. This is jump 100. Why? Because on this very account of DeliveX, I actually put $1.5, and this trade from there to here, I grew my account to around, I added around 1.5, so it came to $3. So I'm looking at raising this current raising this current small account from $1.5 to as much as I think I can, as long as I remember to trade it, because this is on DeliveX, and most of the times we analyze when we are on MT5, and on MT5 I have the rest of other accounts. So we'll see. But yeah, those who want to join the journey with me, Jump 100 is the only asset I know that you can trade with as small account as even 20 cents. 20 cents. Yeah, you can even trade Jump 100 with 20 cents and be able to grow your account from 20 cents to as much as you can, as long as you heed to all the analysis and all these other things that we use when we are analyzing and trading. Otherwise, that's it. Kudos to those that are already in profits. I've joined late. I was supposed to leave a sell limit right there. I was supposed to leave a sell limit. I closed my trades when I was going to sleep for this buy move. So I was looking at entering when it is there, but I forgot. I was very sleepy. I forgot to put a sell limit, and that's how you have missed out on money. But you never know. By the end of today, I may be in some good money to reach this other level. All right. So that is DeliveX for us there. So let's now jump back to our daily routine, which is Crash 500. So let's head over to that. All right, so Crash 500. So Crash 500, I have just a bit of what was yesterday. This was yesterday. It came all the way back here. Let's look at there, and we also said we had two levels of interest, either here or down below here, but it has decided to just give you a fake breakout and actually come all the way down below right here. So the buy has started. So without a doubt, we can delete this. We can delete this, that, and now we know the buy has started. So how do we enter this? The perfect entry was here, and the retest actually also came through on on H1, but this is not enough. I know that we know that it is going to come back for this. It's going to come again for this, and that's how we will make our trade right there. We know it is going to come back before the day ends. Probably we will see it come back right onto this last OB there. So what do? I will put my buy limit right here. It's been a while since I last traded with buy limits. Let me put my two buy limits right here. Now I will leave them and I will wait. I can't enter right here. Why? Because it has already left me out. I would have entered right here as a sniper entry. So right now I will not. we have a change of character on H1, which means buys have started. So it's going to just push for higher high. Once it has a higher high, a better higher high, then it will come down to retest. I will enter the sell. I will try to enter that sell and then also wait as my buy limits wait to be activated once it reaches this very order block. So that is it on today's Crash 500. I think it is as clear as that. Yesterday we didn't trade this asset at all. I don't remember why I didn't. I think by the time we entered, we were on this move and it was not good for me. It was very close to the level we were looking at, so I didn't trade at all Crash 500. So now let's head over to Boom 500. Boom 1000, I mean, sorry, Boom 1000. Boom 1000. Boom 1000. So Boom 1000, the analysis was reach there and probably come again for the sell, but we see that the buys went in and broke out that resistance. It came with enough momentum. So, but we had already made this money. We made that money already. Let me check history. Yeah, we made where there's one there. This was a loss right here, but then there's an entry. I think it was on M15. Yes, there's that entry there. I think I forgot to move out, but yes, we had made that money for like an hour or two. That was a sell there. Why did we enter the sell? Let me remember why. There was a low that was broken. I think was it on M15? I'll just let me see. It was where I had placed, where I had said once it breaks we enter. Let me see history. Yes, it was here. It was this level here. It was that level. Yeah, I'd said once we see a breakout, we place our entries right here. So we entered. I entered on that second candle. Had some good money here. I think I closed them in the other account. I don't know why I failed to close here. It came and took me out on SL at break even. Yeah, took me out on SL at break even, and then I entered the sell again, thinking this was a retest, but the momentum was big enough and pushed for the breakout all the way back there. So that's how I made a loss there, but I recovered from this very move right here. I recovered even though I closed late. Yeah, even though I closed late, all this was money to be grabbed, but I closed late. But the good thing is I recovered from that very loss. Then the breakout came through. So now we are at breakout. So let's check. That resistance has been broken out of, so it means we have a perfect breakout. This was a retest, H4 retest, but there's, if we go to daily, oh yes, daily is still buying. So daily is still buying, even though we see we have reached that very high, this very high right here. So we understand that we are in a rising wedge. According to daily, we are in a rising wedge, and according to weekly time frame. So once we know that, then we come to H4 breakup structure. So that means once we see a breakout structure, that means according to H4, there is a possibility of price coming back to this very OB. That OB, is it enough? I think yes. It's not that significant. OB, it's not that very much significant. What I can do, I can drag it a bit low, and then there I see the one which is significant on H1. This is the one that is much more significant. So I would only anticipate a comeback, a pullback right here before we can continue with a buy. So what do I do right here? H1, H4 we are selling, H1 we are buying, but do I buy? No, I should be looking for sales, and M15 says sales. Now delete this, go back to daily, delete that. We know that we have a breakout structure right here. That is a breakout structure right there. Now price, actually this is the breakout structure, this one right here. That is the breakout structure right there. So price is, we are anticipating price to come back to the H1 OB right there. Why are we interested in this H1 OB right here? It is the OB that gave us this big momentum to even break out from there. So I can enter now my sales and put my trend line, I mean my stop loss just about there, and look for my TP on this very level. So I'm looking for a 1 to 2 kind of trade. Now if that is the case, then I can actually now reduce, this is H1, I can reduce my stop loss to that. Wait a minute, before I place the same trade on this other account, let me first analyze M15. I just need to be very sure before I can, let me hold on a bit. Yeah, that is what I was expecting. You know, that exactly what has just happened, that spike. After realizing this being in a range, I expected that. So you don't have to enter, you have to wait. Once price reaches this upper trend line, then you can make your entry for the sell. Because once I saw that, immediately, that's why I told you, let me hold on to enter on another account. So now I will wait for price to push for this, push for that. Then I can make my entry, and probably this time it will even give me a breakout to there. So now delete this and now aim for this very plan. Aim for that very plan. All right. There's a possibility, I want you to understand, there's a possibility of price trying to push to reach this level right there. But before we do that, if I use my fib, I can understand where exactly it is going to happen. So there's that order block, but also all this level right here is a fair value gap if we headed to M30, I believe. So yes, if we headed to M30, so all that will be put in account. All that can be put in account. Yeah, right there. So now I can delete my fib and just wait for price to reach there, and then I come in with my sell. I may not wait for it to reach this other. If it gives me an entry right here, then I will enter sale to take me right down below. All right, we will come back to it in a few. That is boom 1000. Now let's head over to boom 500. I hope you guys are with me, and I hope you guys are with me. Oh, sorry, I had not read the comments about the dark theme of Delete X. Sorry about that. I hope you got what I was explaining, but I will change it probably the next time I'm going to use it. Otherwise, now let's head over to boom 500. Time. Boom 500. All right, so boom 500. We made money, just like I explained, and just like we actually did this. So whoever made money in this trade, please, congrats, and of course, go ahead and I don't know, do what you can. That was a spot-on analysis breakout and then retest, just like we explained and we analyzed. So this is a trade history. First TP was hit. Second TP of mine, price came retested and took me out right here. When my SLs were in profit, by my second TP was around this area, just where I had put that very arrow. It was around that area there. As you can see, it was also hit properly there. So now the sale started when it reached that level. The sale started. So all we can now do is analyze today. Let's look at today's analysis. Today's analysis still says buys. Weekly, daily, H4. This is the structure that we saw price breakout of retest, perfect retest. The sell should be coming in, but then CCI says otherwise. Daily H4 and H1, all of them are pointing to, oh yes, H1 is still pointing to sells. All right, so if H1 is still pointing to sells, then I have my confirmation that I need right there. Then I can enter my sells. I just needed one bit of confirmation to confirm with what I have on the main structure right there. So go to M15, look at the structure. All right. Wow. Wow. This is weird. This is falling, breakout rising. We are buying. We are buying. In a weird sense, we may be looking at buying, even though this is very evident on a higher time frame. To first pull for this kind of move right here. Daily. Okay. So if this is the case, it means price reacted from that. Price reacted from that. Touched it. So I should expect a pullback before we continue with the buy. Yes, that's how it should be. So price we are going to still see some more of buy. Probably it will not go beyond this very level right here according to H4. So pull to that level, then come in with a sell. So this sell is still on, and this sell will only be bringing us back to that level where we will anticipate some good time buys. So what do we do right here? H1, looking at the trend line there, as a resistance trend line there, touched it, sales are starting, but they may not be for long. So this may be a no-go for me today. Why? Because of what I'm seeing, the dynamics of it. I can't enter a sell here. This sell will be probably coming to this OB right here. That is an OB that is very significant right here. So I can't choose to enter a sell and put my just tight stop loss right there, because I don't want to risk a lot, and look for like a 1 to 3 right there. Yeah, 1 to 4 or 5 there. Yeah, this is 13, this is a 2, so it's more than this is like a 1 to 6. Yeah, a 1 to 6 right here. So it's what I'll be looking for. That's why I put my tight stop losses there. The reason being, this has come back to this OB right there 2 times, meaning I can now be at peace that price is going to push down, even though I see price rejection here. So I can take what I can on this trade and call it a day. But all I know, what we've seen is the buys according to H4 are going to continue and come to this level right there. Once they reach there, then the sell will come in. So I can now delete these 2 and now wait for price to actually do its thing. Delete that 2. Delete these 2. And now wait for price to do its thing. Yeah. That is boom 500. You have to be, if you're entering this trade, you need to be, you need to apply proper risk management there. Proper risk management right there. Yeah, this is another hour has started, so you can choose to take advantage of that very hour. You can choose to take advantage of this very hour, which is 11. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. This is boom 500. Boom 500. All right, so now we head over to Volatility 25-1S. Vol 25-1S. Vol 25-1S. So Vol 25-1S, let's look at it. Yesterday's trade actually went as planned. We had 2 scenarios, one to push for that, another one to push for this. But as we can see, according to M15, it has first gone for this. But this doesn't mean it has ruled out the possibility of it pushing for that also. So going to H1, there's still that possibility to push for that. So this is going to be like a retracement. This is a break of structure right there, and the significant order block is right here. So you are looking at a pullback to this level. And then come in with that today. So I can delete this first, delete that, and still keep looking for this very move. Still looking for this very move right there. So right now I can go to M15 and wait for a confirmation to sell. Do I have it? I think I do have it. This was a change of character right there. Price is below 10 MA. So all I want is this candle to close. The second candle becomes a sell. Then I enter on the next candle of the sell on this very thing. So if this L15 candle closes as a buy, but below this change of character level, then the second candle becomes, the next candle becomes a sell. Then I will enter on the fourth candle below this level right here. That's how I will be waiting for this. But if this goes above, then I will just keep waiting for the confirmation. That is it. That is V251S for us there. For more detailed analysis of what we are looking for on higher time frame, please go to yesterday's analysis. Those who missed it, you can go and check and find the reason why we are saying price may first come down below here. Yeah, you can do that. But we know that daily we are selling, weekly we are selling. So this buy is just on the H4, then later on comes down. All right, that is, I want to leave this at M15 and get over to volatility 25. Volatility 75. Vol 75. So Vol 75, start on the weekly. Yeah, yesterday I told you it was in trading within a channel like that, and clearly you can see what has been happening right there. So looking at H4, we are still looking for buys. Looking at H1, we are selling because we are within this channel. And yesterday's trade, I don't know if you guys actually took it, but I took it on two accounts of mine. Took it there, then came again, took me out there, took again a trade here. It was very volatile. It kept on taking me when my profits are, my SLs are in profits, but still you can see it kept on playing within here. So this was when this was a Friday, and this was yesterday. Kept on playing within here. So all I can do now is try to connect the dots right here and see. Try to connect this and see. I can now move this to there, move that to there. Once I have that, this is a high, low, high, low. So that is clear. I can delete this now and see there. And see my potential entries today. So I know now price is within this range. It has touched the bottom, it hasn't touched the upper. Now let the trade this resistance trend line. So all I can do is now head over to M15, see what I'm looking at, and it is a good perfect trade for me right there. I should enter on this second candle to push for price there. And do I need to wait? No. I just put your tool right here, enter your buy, bring your stop loss below right here. Because I was late, I was supposed to enter on this very candle when it touched that trend line. So that is where I'll be aiming for my profits right there. So this is like a 1, 2, 3, I think. It's like a 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, something of sort. So I'll be looking at that. But you have to bear in mind that there is some kind of resistance right there on M15. So anticipation is price to break through that. Price to break through that and push and come to this upper trend line right there. So this is V75. Notice these are not swing trades. These are take money on M15 and move out. Take money on M15 given to you and move out until we reach this other level. Until we reach this other level, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that. Buy then sell. Buy, sell, because the way it is moving is a weird way. So we want it to come to this level and then enter our buys that we hope will actually push for the breakout from this very channel, and we move to that very area. All right, so let's head over back to M15 and wait for our trade there. V50 is the tricky one. Yesterday's, it did exactly how I said it, but then I had my sell limit right here. Those who remember, I put my sell limit right there. That was a sell limit. It was activated. Then I had brought my stop loss just a bit, very close. It went all the way up, took me out, and came rushing down. Let me understand why it took me out. It came for that level right there. It came for that level right there. Alright, so it took me on that very level and then went back into sales. So that was a perfect trade to make there. Those who followed it up and didn't do what I did with a tight stop loss, you guys are in money and you can still hold it up, because this was a swing trade to bring you to this very level. It is still going to go down. So those who are still in it, you can hold or you can close, because from there to here, this is big money already. More than 10 hours of trade. You can close it. It has some low momentum right there, as recognized or as indicated by these very candles there that you see. But what we know is price is still going to push for this very level, or else around this level, or else around that level. All we can say is price is going down. Price is still going down. So can we make an entry? M15 CSCI says we need to buy. H1 we are selling. H4 we are buying. Weird. That's weird. Oh yes, we are buying, but we need this pullback. We need this pullback before we enter buys. Yes. So that's why H1 is selling to actually bring the H4 pullback that we want. Yeah, right there. So this is a what? This is a breakout structure right here. That is a breakout structure right there. So this, yeah, on H1, that is a breakout structure. Okay, that's something. This is a breakout structure. So I can clearly tell that price is probably coming to this level right there. That is a significant OB that pushed price down below. So if that is the case, then I know that price is doing this only and not exceeding that. And then later on continue with the sell just like how we need it. So now I can delete this, delete that. I'm not going to enter that short buy. I will wait for the sell. I will wait for the sell. I will wait for the sell. So go back to M15. Let's now wait for this sell. If it comes to here, I have my sell limit right there. Right there, if it comes to that. Alright, I will leave that at that. Jump 25, 1, jump 25, jump 25. We have about 8 minutes remaining. Jump 25. Alright, so this, we made a lot of money yesterday from this. First of all, this pullback right here, those who remember the breakout and this candle there was the pullback, those who were with me. So this and that M15 pullback there. So all the trades are there. These are multiple trades I entered on a Sunday there. This was yesterday, multiple trades there. And then after the pullback, after this pullback, I entered another sniper entry there. Took me out the sell, my SLs in profits, but still kept going. So, and it hit the TP level just like I had anticipated right there. This is where the TP was. It hit that level, and after hitting, you can see that consolidation started right there. So this was a success for us. So currently I want to first clear the chart there and look at what we are on. Delete that. This move right here, we need to see it. Yeah, looking at pushing it all the way down, but we need to be pushed. Let's wait and see. Going to daily. Going to daily. That's what we're looking for. Daily we are selling. Weekly we are looking at sales since we reached that resistance level, and we are overbought according to CCI. So daily we are selling. H4 we are still selling, but we with an anticipation to push for this buy one more time. But then that very anticipation, it has been held up by this resistance right about there. So until this resistance is broken just about there, we want to see the buys go there. There's a possibility of it keep consolidating right there and coming back like that until it gains enough momentum to break out and come to the sales just like we want according to daily time frame, and of course according to weekly time frame. So all we can now do is go to H1, see that this is a support right there, touched several times, 3 times. That is a support. Once we know that is a support, M15 should be giving us an entry, but not the case. So this today is a no-go for me. I'm not trading something that I'm not conversant with, that I'm not, its dynamics are not clear to me. I'm not doing that today. So all I can see is something of sort. So meaning that's the range we are in. Low, high, low. So push for that, then come again down below. Because M15 is selling, so it is still going to come and try to touch this blue trend line down below right here. Yeah. And of course, that can still be confirmed with what we see even on H1 right there. That is the support there. That is the support right there. So if this is the case of the support, then price is going to push back to there, and then later on come in down, come down below. So do I have an entry for the buy? Not really. Probably if it makes this pullback right about there, then you can make your entry just about there. That is it. That is the only way you will make an entry for this buy. But as well as for now where we are, you don't have an entry. So just put your buy limit right about there and wait. Another one, you can just try to put it just about here. Just about here. Remember, this is M5 now, so this is going to be a short trade. Entries on those levels and wait for your TP just about that trend line, or your first TP can be just about there. Yeah, on that very angle right there, that can be your first TP. So that's what I'm going to wait for, this pullback, and then make my buy entry according to M5. Lastly, which is jump 10, let's look at it, and we call it a day. We call it a day, jump 10. I hope you guys are marking all these things we are doing so that you can mark when or which assets you wish to trade today and how you plan to make your entries. Just like how we planned, you can go ahead and make some of the confirmations you always follow to make your entries. This was a trade that I said we should enter yesterday. I didn't actually open my MT5 again and after hitting my daily target yesterday, so I missed this trade. Let me see if I actually entered. No, I didn't. I missed that trade yesterday. Oh wait, this is not yesterday, this is some days back. Sorry. Let's go to, this was Friday. This is Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. So the breakout happened on the Saturday, of which I never traded. Saturday I never traded. So yesterday's trades were here. Let me understand them. Oh yes, some were wins, some were losses. This first one was a loss, second one was a win, and even the third one was a win. Yes, and later on I entered another one. Just don't understand what happened to this. Yeah, okay, let's understand today's analysis. Looking at daily, start from weekly. we have this to push for. All right, we need to push for that. That's what we're looking at. Let's clear these. Let's clear these. Clear that. Too many lines. So the fake breakout. So here we should be looking for the buy. Clearly, according to daily time frame, we should be looking for buys to push for this. H4, we are already in buys, and this retest probably is coming right about here. So we can wait for this H4 candle to close currently. Let me look at H1. Yeah, it's going to come around that level. So I can put my buy limit just on the tip there. Just on the tip right there. Yeah, that is it. Just on the tip. Just on the tip there. And I'll be ready for this buy entry. I can put another one just in the middle there if it happens to push for it, and then I wait. Why? Because we are in a buy trend looking for this move right here, this move right there, and the move started on that very trend line. This is a daily. Is it a daily? Yes, that is a daily trend line right there. So it started from that here, from this level. So the pullback may just come about here and then continue according to H4. Yeah. We may not see it come all the way back down here. It's gonna come around that area and then come in with a buy. So now today, that is where I anticipate to make my buy entries. So if that's the case, M15 has already showed us it is selling. Why? It gave us a change of character right about there. Gave us a lower low, lower high, coming here to give us a lower low. Now may push for a new lower high about here and then continue. So I'm not entering that sell. I will just wait for the buys to come through. All right, so that is it as far as this asset is concerned. Of course, when you go to higher time frame, we are buying. This was a change of character right here, break of structure, higher high there. It is coming to test this level and then continue to look for a higher high all the way up there. That will be according to H4. Yeah, that will be according to H4, I believe. Yeah. Why do I say that? This is that same level, so it is like a support area, and that's why we started the buys from this very level. And according to CCI confirms with the buy there. This was like a retracement, and now to continue with the buy. Hopefully that is enough for today. And now let's head over for the recap, and we call it a day. So starting with crash 500. Oh, it hasn't come yet. Yeah, it hasn't reached even where it needs to be. So all we want is pull back here and then we enter our clean buys. You can wait for the sell right about there, or you wait for the buy when it gets back here. Whichever way, this should give us some good money today. Once it does what we need, or once we follow it properly, we should be able to grab a good signal to capitalize on today. Always wait for confirmations. Don't rush for anything to increase your risk exposure. Always just wait for confirmation. This touched that level, but M5 is not yet where we need it to be, so it may still continue to touch there. So there's a possibility of it doing this and then come down. Yeah. Why? Because M5 is not yet oversold. So there's that possibility of it continuing to touch to give us a fake breakout. So it's still a no-go. Just wait a bit more. Just wait a bit more. Alright, so that is boom 1000 for us there. Of course, boom 500, we are in money. You can break on where I stay. So apologies, power has just gone. So I'm currently using the laptop battery, but we have a few minutes still to hold it. And of course, luckily enough, my power bank of the router is still having power. So now let's conclude this. So I was looking at entering this asset right here, so didn't want to hesitate. Just going to use 0.02 and make my sell right about there. Put my stop loss just about there. I'm looking for a 1 to 3. The first TP level is this, but I'm going to aim for this. I'm going to aim for this just to look for a 1 to 3. Just look for a 1 to 3. This is my stop loss right there. That is my stop loss. So I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that is what I'm going to do there. V75. A buy. I put in a buy there. It is now in a floating loss, so we wait and see what will happen. So that is a case for us there. This, you can push for this buy, like I told you, or you can wait for the sell on this very level. But this trade is on to reach there and then come in. So for me, I haven't entered it. This is V50. This is just a small trade, but it's still pushing for that, then come in for this. And second last is we are looking for this very move right here. It has even continued, so we are looking for this, and once we reach there, we anticipate these buy limits of ours to be activated. Once they are activated, we push for this very TP level up there. This is what? M5. Yeah, that is M5. This is jump 10. Jump 10, like I told you, we are doing the same thing. That's why I have my buy limits there, and then come in with that. So for now, you couldn't enter the sell because the sell was ideal on this very level right there. When price went below the 10 MA, that's where the sell was ideal for, but we missed it. So all we can do is now wait for this very buy limits to be activated, and then come in strongly with that kind of buy. Perfect. I think that's it for today. Let me wish you guys a good day and happy trading. But before we go, remember that Feb mentorship class is on. Those who want to analyze like me, please, you can register today or before Feb comes around. Yeah, you can register. You can go ahead and register. You can go ahead and register as we look for, as we do what? As we enter Feb. The registration fee is 400,000 or 110 USD. So you can do that and do register. Only for those who want to trade like me, analyze charts like me. Thanks to those that have come around and they are still in charts. the likes of Patrick and many others that have went under this mentorship class. And in that case, I will be having a session before this month ends for those. I think today is when? Today is 28th. So when is Saturday? Saturday is going to be what? I think we'll be in Feb already. Yes. Oh yes, we'll be in Feb. Today is Wednesday. Yeah. Tomorrow at 3. Tomorrow at 3. We can have a session for those that have undergone the mentorship class. This is always a recap. We missed the December recap for my students, so we may have that one session, the recap session, and see how so far you've gone in your trading career. I think tomorrow at 3. Let me schedule that. I'll be letting you know, guys. Otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day. Let me wish you a good day. And those